Hello.
Good evening, teacher.
Okay, hello. I'm so sorry I couldn't answer because my dogs were barking and they continue, but we are over here. How are you today, Alba?
I saw, teacher.
Oh, really? Why are you sad?
And her father of my nieces is died.
Oh, I'm so sorry because of that. Okay, so I know it's a hard situation, but I hope you will have, well, you will be fine. Okay, all of your family will be fine. So thank you for being here. I know it's hard to be to share and to continue with the things that we have in this kind of situations, but I really congratulate you because you are here. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So let's wait for our classmates. Today we are going to have practice about, well, we will continue talking about yesterday's topic. We will have some other vocabulary, but let's wait for your classmates now. Let's see. Okay. I will text your classmates on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so I texted your classmates in the WhatsApp group, so we will see if they are coming in some minutes. Okay. Well, let's remember yesterday's class. Yesterday, let me see. Yesterday we were talking about the present perfect continuous. So today our class will continue talking about this. Okay. So our class will continue being about present perfect continuous. Okay, so let me see. Okay, Rebecca is here. So hello, Rebecca, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Okay.
Okay, you're okay. That's pretty fine. Okay.
I'm trying to change my answer, but
Okay.
I always think in the same.
Okay, but don't worry. Okay, so little by little, you will change your answer. So one day I'm good. Next day I am pretty good. I am happy. Okay, so you will change your answer. You will see. Okay, today, guys, as you can see, we are talking about present perfect continuous. Yes, guys. Yesterday we talked about this topic, but today we will use some time expressions to, well, to continue talking about this topic in the correct form. So before we start, guys, I want to ask you something, about something in your free time. Tell me, what series are you watching nowadays? So, do you like series, Rebecca?
Yes, I really like it.
Really? Okay, that's nice. And tell me, what series are you watching nowadays?
Nowadays, anyone?
Any series?
I yes, I haven't time, but
Ah,
the last that I watched was Wednesday.
oh, so when did you watch Wednesday?
Mm, almost uh, 1.5 months ago.
Oh, so that was a long time ago. So do you, okay, let me see. What is your favorite series?
Wow, that is a difficult question, but maybe I don't know. I like a lot of series, but I don't know. Maybe Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. Okay, that's okay. That sounds interesting. Okay, very
But only uh, uh, from 1 to maybe 7 season,
oh,
because all of the rest
uh-huh.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, really? So when will you watch it?
What?
When will you watch the next seasons?
I don't know.
You don't know,
Maybe
okay, but uh-huh.
I think is always the same, but the topics or the history is always interesting and
Entertaining. Okay.
entertaining, yes.
Okay, very good. And I'm sorry, but how many seasons does Grey's Anatomy have?
I think it have maybe no, it has maybe 16 or 17 almost.
Okay, so that's a lot.
It's a
So
lot of.
you have many seasons to watch yet. Okay, very good, Rebecca. Thank you for sharing. Hello, Omar. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm good. Yeah, happy.
Okay, that's really good. Well, today we are talking about series. Do you have a favorite series?
Oh, yes, I really like. I'm a lover this series. Yeah.
So what's your favorite one?
Yeah, in first one is Game of Thrones is my favorite series, and Breaking Bad and Vikings. These three
Okay.
series is my favorites.
Okay, so those are great series. Well, as I remember, Game of Thrones and Vikings, well, those are really nice series. Okay, so all the action that they have. And tell me, what series are you watching nowadays?
Nowadays are watching Alice in Borderland is same Squid Game.
Oh, well, that
Yeah,
sounds interesting.
yeah, it's a Korean series. It's similar to Squid Game. So nowadays, and let me see, and uh, let me see. Nowadays, only this because I worked all the day and I not have much time.
Okay.
So in the weekends, only rest one day. So for the moment, I don't watch other series.
Oh, but that's pretty good. Okay, at least you have you can follow one series, and that's really good. Well, tell me, when did you start
Yeah.
watching? When did you start watching Alice in Borderland?
Sorry, I have a bad signal. Can you repeat me, please, teacher?
Yes. When did you start watching the series Alice in Borderland?
Maybe let me see. 1 month ago. Yeah,
Okay, 1 month ago.
yeah, sure, one month ago. Yeah.
Okay, and is the series long?
Nowadays, the series only has 2 seasons.
Ah,
The
okay.
first seasons begin the many years ago, the first season, and the second season begin this year in January. Only
Oh,
have two seasons because this series is a new. Yeah.
okay, but that's amazing. Okay, so
Hello.
you start watching the series. You started watching the series in last year. Oh, last month. I'm sorry, last month. And now, well, you're watching the series. You continue watching the series. That's so nice. Thank you for sharing. Now, what about you, Alba? Do you like series?
And in this moment, no, but a long times, yes.
Okay, and what was the last series you watched?
And the friends, and
Friends? Uh-huh.
yes, I really like much Turkish soap operas.
Ah, okay. That's
Yes,
pretty good. Where do you watch Turkish soap operas?
uh, the Sultan Suleiman.
Okay, so where, in what channel?
Oh no, in the internet, YouTube.
Ah, okay, that's really interesting. So very good. So are you watching the Sultan nowadays or in past?
No, no, only in pastime.
Okay, so when did you finish watching the series?
Oh, the 8 or 9 months ago.
Wow, so a long time. But well, thank you
Yes.
for sharing. That's so interesting. Well, today
But because I don't have more time.
I
More
am sorry.
time.
Okay, yes, because of time, we sometimes can't do what we like to. But
Yes.
well, this is something interesting. At least we have some ideas. As you remember, guys, yesterday we were talking about present progressive continuous. Okay, and we were talking about the use of present perfect continuous. Please, right now, Omar, help me with number one. What is the first use?
Okay. We use present perfect continuous first to represent the progress of a unfinished action that started in the past until now.
Very good. Thank you, Omar. So remember, yesterday we say that we use present perfect continuous to talk about an action that started in the past and continues in the present. Okay, so that is one of the uses of present perfect continuous. But today, because of the vocabulary that we are going to use, we have some other uses. Let's pay attention to number two. Please, Rebecca, help me with number two.
To denote,
Hmm?
note a temporary or habitual action that starts in the past and continues in the present.
Very good. Number one and number two are very similar. What is the only difference? The only difference, okay, we will see the difference in a moment. But right now, in simple words, the main difference is that in number one, we can say the duration of time of the action. But in number two, we don't say it, okay? Because we are talking about something temporary, something that can, something that started in the past and continues in the present, but it's a habit. It's a habit or a temporary action that we have been doing, okay? And then we have the use number three. Please, Alva, tell me what is number three?
To show a finished action that start in the past and just stopped recently.
Very good. As you see, we can talk about also actions that started in the past and they finish. But what is the what is the exception of it, or what is the main thing that we have to remember is that activities that just stopped or activities that have just finished in that moment. Okay, so as you see here in the picture, we have also three different uses. The first one, how long, is an unfinished action, something that started in the past and continues in present. So we can say the duration of time. Then we have the temporary situations, habits or temporary actions that started in the past, continues now, but they can change, okay? And number three is a finished action with a present result. But now we will check some examples to remember how to use this, the present perfect continuous, in the correct form and with the correct vocabulary. Let's see. Let's move right now to use number one. As you remember, we are talking about actions that started in the past and continues in present. So let's read the information right now. Please help me with all the information. Alba, read number one, then the example, and then these two words.
Okay, action start in the past and continues in present. We often use this with for and since. For, duration of time, since a specific point of time. If been living London for 2 years.
Very good. I've been living in London for 2 years. As you can see, when we use for, what we are talking about the duration of time or the duration of our action. So I have been living 2 years, for 2 years, I'm sorry, in London. I have 2 years in London now. And did I come to London or did I go to London in the past, Omar? Did I go to London in the past? Yes or no? What do you think?
No.
According to the example, have I gone to London in the past? According with the example?
Yes, because he's not living all the life in London.
That's right.
He's traveling to London and living in London for 2 years.
Very good. So this action started in past. And 2 years, after 2 years, it continues like this. So he started living in London 2 years ago. And now in 2023, he continues living in London. So the action started in past and continues in present. Remember this. Let's check some other examples. Right now we have a conversation, okay? Or we have to answer a question. Please right now, Rebecca, read the question.
How long have you been learning English?
Very good. And we have two answers. Omar, what are the answers? How long have you been learning English?
Sorry, teacher, I have a really bad signal with my
Don't worry.
network.
Oh, don't worry, okay? Read the two sentences, okay?
Okay. I have been learning English for 2 years. And the second one is, I have been learning English since 2021.
Okay,
Yeah, that's correct.
2021. Yeah, very good. 2021 or
Okay.
2021. Both are correct. So now let's see. Okay, Rebecca, look at the examples. Does this person start learning English in the past?
Yes.
Yes. And in present, he or she continues learning English in present?
He continues.
He continues. So as you
Yes.
see, guys, when we talk about present perfect continuous, we are talking about an action that started in past. Ooh, let me change the color. If not, we are not going to see. So an action that started in past and continues in present, okay? But what vocabulary, what time expressions do we use in this use or in this tense? We use for and since. Why do we use for and since? To show the duration of time or the specific time this action had been happening or we had been doing this action, okay? As you see, the duration of time, what is the duration of time in example 1, Alva?
2 years.
2 years. So I study English in 2021. I study English in 2022. And in 2023, I continue studying English. So I have been learning English for 2 years and I continue, okay? Or the same meaning, we have a specific point of time. We have a specific point of time since 2021 or 2021, okay? This is use number 1. Let's check our next examples, guys. Right now, we have the second one, and it's about temporary or habitual actions. Please, right now, let's read this information. Alva, okay? Help me with number 2.
Present perfect continuous, a temporary or habitual action that starts in the past and continues in the present. You've been reading a lot of recently. To express a temporary habitual action, we use recently and lately.
Lately, okay? Lately. So very good.
Lately, okay.
Excellent, good pronunciation. As you see, we are talking about a habit, okay? A habit action or a habit, I'm sorry, or a temporary action. For example, this example says, you've been reading a lot recently. In the past, maybe, in the past, this person wasn't used to read a lot. But now, okay, this person started reading more. Okay, so this person started reading more. And this person continues reading more or reading a lot. So as you see, the action started in the past. This person started reading a lot in the past. And now in present, that person continues reading a lot. But maybe that action can change. That action is going to change. Maybe she's not going to read more, or you are not going to read more or a lot later. But in present, in the past, you started reading a lot. In present, you continue reading a lot. Maybe later it is going to change. We cannot use for and since in these examples. Why not? Because it's a habit, okay? When we are talking about habits, we cannot say how long can something happen. We can only use, in this case, recently or lately, okay? Let's check some other examples. Right now, let's move to, well, our third use.
I have a question, teacher.
Oh, yes, Omar. Tell me, what is your question?
What's mean lately?
Lately and recently have the same meaning, okay? They mean the same.
Últimamente.
Okay, thank you for Spanish, Alba. So, yes, that's right. Recently and lately have the same meaning, okay? So we talk about something that have been happening in the last days or in these days, okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Let's check. Now, we are going to practice with this, but now let's check our last exam, our last use of present continuous, and pay attention to our vocabulary, the vocabulary that we have to use or we can use to talk about present perfect continuous. Please, Rebecca, read the information about this.
Okay, a finished action that started in the past and just stopped recently. For example, he's been running, so he's really hot. Really, it usually shows a present. It usually shows a present result.
Very good. Remember, we can also use present perfect continuous to talk about an action that started in past and it has just finished, okay? Recently, in this moment, in this last minute, or in this last, in this last moment, okay? So it says, he's been running. So he started, let's see, Omar, did he started running in the past?
Yes.
Yes. And does the activity continue now, or it has just stopped?
Yeah, just stop. So he has really hot because
Okay,
the action finished.
very good. Since the action finished, everybody, it shows a present result. Something in present happened. For example, what is the result of being running a lot? He's really hot right now. He is really hot because he has been running, okay? So we have a present result, but the action already finished, okay? Remember, this is
Yeah,
something real.
maybe another example, teacher. He's really tired because
Ah,
he's been running.
very good. He is really tired because he has been running or he has been running. Very good. That's a great example. Also, okay, Omar? As we can see, we have a present result, okay? So he's really tired. Okay, sometimes I ask you, why are you tired? Ah, teacher, I am tired because I have been doing homework. Teacher, I am tired because I had been cleaning the house. And we finished, okay? Maybe we already finished. So that's the use of it. We use present perfect continuous, everybody, to talk about activities that started in the past and continuous now in present, but also for actions that started in the past and they have just finished at this moment, or they have just finished some minutes or some time ago, okay? But it's like the same, the main thing of it is that it presents or it shows a present result, a present result. He's really hot. Another example, okay, that we can use, okay? I am sleepy. Teacher, why are you sleepy? I am sleepy because I haven't been sleeping very well, because I have insomnia, okay? So that's an example, guys. That's not true, okay? But this is an example. This is an example of a present result and an action that maybe already finished. So I haven't been sleeping well. I haven't been, I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping very well. But maybe today I will sleep I will sleep 8 hours or more. Okay, so as you see, we have a present result, and we have something that started in the past but already finished. Okay, so let's remember the three uses. Okay, let's make a quick review. Okay, as you remember, number one, it's to talk about something that started in the past and continues in present, and we can mention the duration of time. Okay, so we can say for and since. Tell me right now an action. Okay, so remember but first remember the question. Okay, the question that we can use. What is the question, everybody? How long? When we have the question how long, we can answer using for and since. Okay, let's ask a question. Please, Alba, tell me one example. Okay, tell me one question using how long.
How long have you been cooking dinner?
How long have you been cooking dinner? If you cook, everybody, so you can tell me the answer. Now, what could be the answer? Rebecca, tell me an answer. How long have you been cooking dinner?
I have been cooking dinner for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. Okay. And do you continue?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. So as you see, cooking dinner for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I was confused. But I've been cooking dinner for 2 weeks. I'm sorry. I forgot been. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit confused, but it's okay. So I've been cooking dinner for 2 weeks. And she continues. Maybe tomorrow she's going to cook dinner. Maybe on Saturday, on Sunday, she's going to continue cooking dinner. So as you see, we are using this structure to talk about the duration of time of an action, or the time we have been doing an activity. Okay, let's check the second use. As you remember, it is about habits or temporary actions, temporary situations. Okay, let's see. Omar, do you have any action, or have you been doing something that is temporary? For example, something that you weren't used to do and now you are doing it?
Recently, not teacher. So
Now, recently, no. Okay, so let's listen to my example. Recently, okay, recently, I have been watching more videos on YouTube. So in the past, guys, I wasn't used to watch a lot of videos, okay? Because I only like to listen to music. But nowadays, okay, since some days ago, I have been watching more videos on YouTube. Okay, that is a temporary action or a habitual action that started in the past. And in the present, it continues because today I was watching a lot of videos, guys, and maybe tomorrow I will continue. Okay, so remember, we are talking about something, or sorry, we are talking about a habitual action that started in the past and continues in present. And remember, we use recently to show that this action was happening some days ago and it continues now. Okay? And the last use, everybody, remember, let me check. The last use, remember, is a finished action that started in the past and just stopped recently. I will not ask you about it because of course, we are in English class, so we don't have any other action that have just stopped at this moment, okay? But maybe before classes, we can say that we were doing another activity, right? Teacher, I understand this topic, but I understand this class. Why? because I have been studying at home. Okay, so as you see, we have a present result, but it's because we also have been doing something. Okay, and it just finished. Yes, because right now you are not studying by yourself. Right now we are studying together. Okay, as you see. Well, we are going to continue practicing right now. I know that you are well, we have been doing a great job in our houses, and also you have paid attention to our class. So let's pay attention now to our next activities. Let me see.
I have a quickly question, teacher.
Oh yes, tell me, Omar, what is your question?
In the first example, I can use maybe have been in the interview. So actually I have my job and I need change another job. So I can use I have been working in this company around 4 years, and I apply of your company because I need more, I don't know. So I can use this for an interview.
If you are still working in that place, yes. Okay, if you are still working, so you can say, okay, as you mentioned, you can say, well, I have been working in this company for 4 years, but I need to change. I need to change to another place because I need a better job, or I'm trying to get a better job. So if you are still working in that company, you can say it, okay? If you are still working. But if you don't continue in that company, so it's better to use simple past. Or maybe a present perfect. I have worked in this company for this time. Okay?
Okay, teacher, thank you. I got you.
You're welcome. Okay, right now, guys, we are going to practice, our following activity. In this moment, we have to write sentences or to put the sentences in order, the words in order. We will start practicing together the first example, and then the next examples. We will do it by one, okay? So what do you think, Alba? What is the first word? What is the first word in the sentence? This is an affirmative sentence.
I have been
Okay, I
have been reading
Okay, I have been reading
book for 3 I have been reading this book.
Very good. And that's right. Okay. As you see, this is the correct sentence. I have been reading this book for 3 days. Very good. So Alba, you did it by yourself. So as I can see, guys, you are ready to practice. Tell me right now, Rebecca, what is the correct sentence number 2? For we 20 volleyball have playing minutes been. What is the correct sentence?
Is we have been playing volleyball for 20 minutes.
Okay, we have been
Playing
playing
volleyball for 20 minutes.
Very good. So that sentence is correct. We have been playing volleyball for 20 minutes. Now, Omar, this is your opportunity. What is the correct sentence? Has done for flat more been cleaning she hours at 2. What is the correct sentence?
Okay, the first is she has been
Uh-huh.
cleaning. More. She has been cleaning more. She has been cleaning more. So difficult.
Yeah, I guess so. I think so. It's kind of difficult. I will help you with something. Flat is an apartment, okay?
Oh, yeah. She has been cleaning flat for more than 2 hours.
2 hours. Let's see, 2 hours. Okay, Omar, you are very, very close. There is just one word that is not correct, that is not in the correct order. So she has been cleaning.
A flat.
Ah, very good, Alba. She has been cleaning a
Okay.
flat. Okay, remember that or a, we are talking about one. So 1, 2, a 2, no. So a flat, yes. So what is the correct
Oh,
question? So, sorry, what is the correct sentence, Omar?
yeah. The correct sentence is she has been cleaning a flat for more than 2 hours.
Very good. As you see, this is the correct sentence. Thank you, girls and
Yeah.
boys. Okay, now let's check the next example.
Just a.
Aha, that was the mistake over there. But well done. Let's see, Rebecca. Right now, what is the correct sentence? For being has a half hour Peter swimming.
Peter has been swimming for an for for let me see hour and half
Hour and half?
hour and half
No,
half an hour.
half an hour. That's right. Okay, half now. Okay, that's good. Well, let's continue and pay attention to Alba. Okay, Alba.
Teacher,
Yes.
when we say half an hour,
Oh, the meaning of half an
half
hour?
is like 30 minutes.
Yes, that's right. Half an hour, it's 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. But if we say hour and a half, so that means another thing, right? That means 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Very good. Okay, let's see. Let's move and pay attention to Alba. Okay, Alba. What is the correct sentence? Last since it night been snowing has.
It has been
It has been.
it has been snowing since last night.
Okay, very good. Since last night. Remember that we mentioned when we use since, we mentioned a specific point of time in the past. Very good. Let's continue. Omar. Okay, this is a little bit long, but you can do it, boy. Minutes waiting for you, the VIN20 only bus for half. What do you think that is the correct sentence?
always I have the long exercise and difficult,
I'm
but
sorry, boy, but I will try to help you, okay?
no. I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's really nice. So remember the structure.
Yeah. The first is you've been
Uh-huh.
waiting. You've been waiting. The bus.
Okay, you've been waiting. The bus.
No, you have been.
Ah, you had been. I'm sorry. Very good.
Yeah.
So you had been waiting.
The bus for 20 minutes only.
Okay, for 20 minutes only. Where can we put this for? You have been waiting the bus for 20 minutes
Okay.
only. So where can we put this for? What do you think, Alba? Where can we use for? Aha.
Damn, teacher, I have a a trouble in this answer.
Okay. So Alba, do you know where to put for? Rebecca, do you know where to put for?
Eh,
Teacher, Ford is you have been waiting for.
Ah, very good. That's right.
You ha you have been waiting for the bus for 20 minutes only.
That's right. As you see, we use
Yeah.
for. Waiting for. So if you want to ask someone
Yeah.
to wait for you, that could be the right answer, the right sentence, right? Wait for me. Wait for. So those are always together. Wait for. Okay? Very good. Well,
Okay,
this is
teacher.
a yes, Omar?
When we say maybe wait me, well, yeah, I can use wait me, or I can, I need say wait for me.
Wait for me. As I said, wait and for are always together. So if you
Oh,
want to say, wait me, no, wait me, no. Wait for me, okay? Very good. Let's
okay,
continue.
teacher.
Let's continue now and check this sentence. Well, this is a long sentence, but I know you can do it. Let's see. Well, Alva, what do you think is the correct sentence? Lesson the beginning of grammar since the explaining teacher, the rule has been. What is the correct sentence?
The lesson,
Okay. The lesson.
the lesson has been. The teacher.
Ah, the teacher is another lesson. The
I don't
teacher.
can see teacher.
Okay, let's see. I will put this light over there, over here. So the teacher has been
The teacher has been beginning.
beginning. No. Okay.
No, explaining.
Ah,
Explaining.
explaining. Explaining a what?
Grammar lesson.
A grammar lesson.
A grammar lesson.
A grammar
No.
lesson.
A grammar. A grammar rule.
Ah, very
Lesson.
good. A grammar rule. And then
Grammar rule. Of the beginning.
of the beginning. Okay.
No, since of the beginning.
Since the of since
Since
the
of the beginning.
since the is correct. Of no.
Okay, is since the beginning
Since the beginning of
of the lesson.
very good. So what is the correct sentence, Alba?
The teacher has been explaining a grammar rule since of the beginning.
Since the beginning.
The beginning of the lesson.
Very good. So that's the correct sentence. Okay. Very good. Let's check the last example. So this is the last sentence. So Rebecca, this one is for you. Tell me what is the correct sentence? Have early Nelly shopping since the morning been doing Marie and?
Nelly and Mary have been
Have been doing
shopping
okay, shopping since
doing or early shopping.
early shopping. No.
Nelly and Mary have been doing shopping
Doing shopping.
or the shopping. They're shopping
Much better.
since
So what is the complete sentence?
Nelly and Mary have been doing the shopping since early morning.
Very good. Okay, so as you see, this is the complete sentence. Well done. Okay, so we have great results in this exercise. It took a little bit of time. Yes, it took a little bit of time. But remember, practice makes perfect, okay? So don't worry, we did a great job today. Now, it's almost time to go. So we have only, we have only 6 minutes, okay? So before we go, I just want to explain something to you. Remember, present perfect continuous have different uses, but what is the important thing? Number one, to remember that it talks about something that started in the past and continues in present, and also about activities that started in the past and have just finished a little moment ago. Okay, something that have just finished. Now, let's check this. I don't know. I think that in the PDF, in the PDF that you have on the WhatsApp group, or that I will send you on the WhatsApp group, you will have the links. I'm not pretty sure if it continues like this, but if you click on the pictures or if you click on the images, you will move to the activities. As you can see, I click on this, you move to one activity. If you, let me see, if you click on the next image, you go to another activity. So you can click on this to practice and to do the next activities that we have. And also, let's check. Okay, our last activity for today is this one. Okay, we have to practice on the platform. Please, Omar, read what is our homework for today.
Okay, the homework complete the following activities on the platform: 3.1.7, 3.1.8, 3.1.9, and 3.2. and the next 3.2.1, and grammar, and the last one is 3.2.2.
Very good. As you see, most of the activities are practices, okay? Because we have to practice a lot of things related to a present perfect continuous. Also about the vocabulary, also about different topics. But we will have only one grammar point, that is 3.2.1. And it is also about talking about, well, it is also about the topics that we have studied these days. That is present perfect continuous or present perfect progressive. Please, guys, continue practicing. Remember that we will continue classes until Monday. So I hope to see you on Monday. And please, guys, continue doing your best. Okay? Have a good night. It was a pleasure to see you today. I hope you could rest and you could also enjoy your weekend. So, well, anything else to
Thank you.
say?
Thanks,
Nice to see you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Good night.
You're
Good
welcome.
night.
Good night. See you.